about Sachin Tendulkar coming to Cafe Tato and making a recommendation video there. So, what was your reaction when you saw it for the first time? Suki puri bhaji, buns bhaji, ani chai. What's the first thing that pops into your mind when I say that? For me, it's got to be Cafe Tato. Today, on our very first episode of In Your Element, we are catching with one of the fourth generations of the Tato legacy, a true Margaonkar at heart, running this amazing fine dining spot right in the heart of the city. We have been invited to Vida by Tatos, so let's catch Ankeet Dhuri in his element and see if we can get him to spill some secret recipes while he shares his story with us. Oh, and a shout out to the guys behind the camera today. We have Omkar the videographer and Rahul the creative director. So let's get rolling, team. Hey Ankit, how's it going today?
All good, all good. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having us here. Well, I got to say, Vida interiors are absolutely stunning. And you have also locked down the best spot here at Borche Circle. So what inspired this design? It's so unique for South Goa.
So I think people from Margao have very few options to choose from when it comes to restaurants. So we wanted to have a place having vibrant colors. And I think our architect, Mr. Shishir Kamath, has done a splendid work here.
So when you own a restaurant, people usually have, this very funny misconception that the restaurant owner gets to eat this food every single day. So is it true? Do you really eat this food every single day? Or is there an even better chef waiting for you at home?
Well, the breakfast is always at Tato's, but I prefer heading home for lunch and dinner. Being a Goan, I love my fish curry and fish, and my mom's a splendid cook. So in fact, we are using her recipes at Vida as well.
Yeah, I second that. Mom's cooked food is above all. So Ankit, people usually see you, like a quiet, reserved guy. And a lot of people are curious to know, how are you really? Like, are you more fun and outgoing outside of work? What is the real Ankit like?
Well, reserved, yes, you can say that, maybe a little. It takes time for me to gel up with people. I have very few friends with whom I hang out usually.
I've noticed you promoting something called Tato's Tiffin recently. So what is that all about?
So Tato Tiffins is our latest venture. It's a cloud kitchen which operates in Margao and Ranjam. So we are serving combo meals, both veg as well as non-veg. And we have thought of this particular concept keeping in mind office-going people, wherein we are serving meal for one. And it's available on Swiggy and Zomato. And I think you all should definitely order it.
That's a great idea. I feel a lot of office-going people would really need something like this. So we have personally worked with you in handling your brand's social accounts, and it's almost been a year now. And we know a bit about the different brands you have here in Goa. But could you give our viewers a quick rundown of all your brands?
So when people hear Tatos, they always associate us with veg food, but that's not the case. We have diversified. So Vida, Gaalmo, Tato's Fine Dining, and Masak are our multi-cuisine outlets. Apart from this, another feather in the cap is Petisco, our gastro bar in Panjim. We also have the Pandav City Hotel and the Tato Hotel in Margao and Vasco, respectively, wherein we are offering budget stays in the city. Lastly, we have the Coco Beach Village. That's a resort in Nerul where people can have a Susegad stay.
Wow, that's a lot of brands there. But even with a family legacy in the hospitality industry, you went on to study engineering, and here you are today running a restaurant of your own. So what changed for you?
I think the engineers are taking a world by storm. And in fact, my dad was an engineer as well. It's a tough course to crack, and I think it's prepared me mentally to face the challenges thrown my way.
So engineers become anything apart from engineers, right?
Well, you can say that we are in every field apart from engineering.
That's interesting. So now talking about the menu. Oh my God, it's making me hungry. So what is your favorite item on the menu?
So I'm a sucker for seafood, and I love the prawns pulao here. Also the chicken rawa fry. And I think as we speak, the food is already ready. Should we get it in?
Of course, I can't wait.
Can we get the food in?
Wow, this looks interesting. What is this?
So this is the chicken rava, right?
It's chicken? Oh, I thought it's fish. Nice. And what this?
And this is the prawns pulao. This is one of my
Okay.
favorites from the menu.
I would like to try this one first.
Definitely. Let me serve you them.
It's spicy and it's so crunchy. No doubt this is your best favorite item from the menu.
Thank you. Glad you liked it.
So, stepping into your father's shoes, did you get a lot of kakana eyes from the regulars who loved seeing him all these years?
It's been almost 30 years that my father and my kakas have been actively working, and they still are in the business, and they've taken us to a point where we are today. And I think it's about time the next generation steps in and give them the much deserved rest.
Yeah, rightly said. So, Ankit is so serious with his answers. So, let's talk about something serious then. You have been a business owner for quite a while now, and you must have seen a lot of ups and downs. What was that one major downfall, and how did you overcome it?
Well, in the recent times, I think pandemic would be the most challenging thing that we faced. It was a daunting task surviving for those 3 years, and we had to be patient, adjust to the new normal, and the slow pace. We had to think out of the box. One thing that we did was we started with deliveries of our own since the walk-ins were completely stopped. I think patience was the key.
Yes, that was really challenging for many. But Ankit, with such a busy schedule, like juggling between multiple restaurants, how do you make time for your family?
So being a part of the hospitality industry is always difficult. But I think going ahead, I think delegating things to your employees is the best way for you to give time to your family. I think that's the way to go ahead now.
Now that we have covered most of it, how can we not mention about Sachin Tendulkar coming to Cafe Tato and making a recommendation video there? So, what was your reaction when you saw it for the first time?
Well, it came as a surprise to all of us, and we were overwhelmed. I think the reel has got almost 6 million
Yeah.
views now. And in fact, we were also called at his residence.
Oh, really?
Yes, where we
Wow.
had the privilege of serving a breakfast spread for his entire family.
Nice. So, next time when Virat Kohli comes in, if you could please let me know.
Hopefully soon.
There are so many young entrepreneurs looking to start their own businesses in Goa. So, do you have any advice that you would like to share with them?
You're making me sound like an oldie here. Everyone has to carve their own way. One has to be persistent and patient. I was lucky enough, touch wood, for my family's backing. And I think setting up a new place is always challenging, but sustaining in the long run with such fierce competition is the tougher
Yeah.
part.
So, Ankit, any future plans? Are you looking to expand your reach in the food industry? Spill some tea for our viewers.
I think maybe a couple of more restaurants within a few years. I think some things are meant to be kept secret and revealed at the right time.
Guess we'll just have to wait then. You'll be celebrating 4 years of Vida in January. What's your best memory or moment at this place?
It's been a memorable journey. I'm blessed to have a great team, and it's definitely a team effort. And I think every day is memorable. It gets in more challenges, and tackling those challenges is what makes it special. And but if I had to choose one, it would definitely be the day we opened the doors for the customers and seeing your hard work come into existence is a wonderful feeling.
Sounds like a dream come true.
It definitely is.
Thank you so much, Ankit, for this amazing time and food. It was so great meeting you.
It was pleasure having you here.
Wait, what's happening? Stay tuned, guys, for more inspiring videos where we meet these faces behind amazing brands. Yo, could you guys at least wait till I finish my outro?